You ever come across a random article online detailing the net worth of a popular YouTuber, perhaps one that you watch their videos sometimes, and are taken aback by how successful they are? Well, here on Money Matters, we do a little digging into their lives and work to help you understand how they do it. You never know, you could be inspired to do that thing that you've been putting off for too long. Today, we'll explore the infamous Life Uncontained YouTube channel, sharing with you insights into some of the factors that have contributed to the success of the channel. Life Uncontained boasts over 1.3 million subscribers, which in itself is a great success. But what are the things that have contributed to the channel's success? They escaped the rat race. A large percentage of the population around the world are stuck, and they always feel like they're in a rut. Most of the time, these individuals are often looking for little escapes out of that rat race, whether temporary or permanent. But very few have been able to escape the rut. Seeing a couple that's not only escaped that rat race and is no longer in that rut, but is also thriving, leading a completely different lifestyle, that's been a most rewarding way of life for the couple. Life Uncontained is proof that it is possible to escape that rat race, especially if you're unhappy with your life. After spending years not knowing what to do with themselves, Mackenzie and Spencer made that big decision to move out of Florida, where they'd called home for years, to embark on a journey that would make them happier and more fulfilled. So, inspired by their love for travel and road trips, like the hippies from the 70s, they made the move out to Texas. They sold their home and quit their jobs, and after some time traveling and exploring, they settled on retrofitting their dream home out of a shipping container, all debt-free. This is exactly the kind of content that inspires people of all ages, across all generations, and it's the kind of story that's led to the success of the YouTube channel. Building a dream home. Everyone dreams about building their own home, but few people get to actually do it. In some instances, however, people who feel stuck, or the ones who only dream of building their homes, need some inspiration to build their own home. So, seeing this couple build their dream home can be exactly the kind of inspiration they may need to get started. On this channel, Spencer and Mackenzie share their home building construction journey, a dream that they've been working on since 2018. They have shared their highs and lows, and not just in a highlight reel kind of way, but in a detailed, stepwise process that lets their viewers know not just what to expect from a dream container house DIY project, but also the kind of investment needed to get going in such a kind of project, especially when you're building debt-free. This is an inspirational aspect of the content, and people struggling with their finances finally get to see what it would be like to live debt-free. Life Uncontained's dream home on a beautiful property that overlooks a lake and other amazing scenery. In other words, the couple is living their best life, and the rest of us are living vicariously through their beautiful lives. And this is exactly why the channel is very successful. High-quality DIY videos. While they will miss integral parts for their house build in different stages of construction, this master DIY couple doesn't let any of this dim their light or their love for a DIY container home. The couple is not only experienced in creating beautiful spaces, but their videos are well laid out and always fun for you to watch. DIY-related content is highly valuable content in the world today, and audiences interested in the niche can never get enough of the content. Life Uncontained knows this all too well, and they remain committed to delivering the very best quality on container home builds, in a bid to ensure that their audience enjoys the content and remains interested in what the brand has to offer. Life Uncontained uploads weekly videos consistently, and they've done this for more than 3 years now. Beautiful family. If you've been around for a long time and have been watching the YouTube videos shared by this couple for a while, you'll agree with us that the brand has grown significantly, albeit in the literal sense. They are expecting a child, and have an older child. Watching the family grow while living their very best lives off the grid is an impressive thing about the couple and the YouTube channel. Their strong family system is the reason for their success of their brand, because at the end of the day, everyone needs a family to lean on. And the growing Life Uncontained channel as a family, and having the support of their friends and family, as well as the online community that keeps them going, have all attributed to their success. Sustainable living. This channel is a great place for people to learn about sustainable living and getting things done by themselves. Anyone wondering how they'd build up their solar array to power their home, whether living in a tiny house, container house, van, or RV, can learn so much from watching the videos on this channel. This channel features videos on how the couple set up their solar power system, but also what led them to that decision that they made regarding the type, size, and performance of the solar panels and arrays. Educational content. Their DIY container home project is one of the biggest projects that they've undertaken by a couple with very little experience in home construction. They are learning a lot as they go, giving the rest of the world an actual glimpse of what it takes to build a container house all by themselves. In these videos, they share their scariest moments and also how much the project costs. In one of their most watched videos, they've shared a breakdown and the total cost of living off the grid using solar power system. They also have a video detailing the kit that they used for their off-the-grid solar power system installation, the kind of batteries that they settled on, and what to expect once everything's set up. This is important content for anyone planning to live this kind of life. You get a glimpse of all the construction steps for the container house, from breaking ground and setting the foundation, to roofing, and everything else in between. And the in-between is where the greatest lessons are. They faced many challenges in their construction journey since they started working on this 2 large shipping containers, transforming them into their home, with rust problems, and learning how to make a comfortable life when living off the grid. Some of the challenges faced, we get a real-life glimpse of what it's really like to pack your bags and move, then build a DIY container house. They show that it is not all that easy, and this side of things makes for a more relatable and realistic content, and a good reason for their success. Positivity. Life Uncontained is a YouTube channel that shows what's possible if you set your mind to it. This couple are a ray of sunshine, and you can feel their positive attitude and energy through their videos. There's so much gloom and sadness in the world today, and when you come across positive and inspiring content that gives you hope for a different and better future, you run with it. This channel's success can be attributed to this fact, that just because one feels stuck or in a rut, it doesn't mean that it will always be like that. Sometimes, knowing that you don't want your future to look or feel as hopeless as it might now, and seeing what's out there, is essential to all the motivation you need to make that big change that you've been afraid of making. Wild experiences. Mackenzie and Spencer have wonderful personalities, which blend well with each other, but also make for the kind of content their viewers never want to miss out on. It's this relatable content that you get attached to after a short time, because they bring in some warmth and light with everything they do, even the mundane stuff, but away from the ordinary things and how they make everyone want to watch their latest videos. They're also great individuals whose lives are quite adventurous, but not in the way you're thinking. Well, yes, their lives for the past 3+ years have been full of adventurous things, but in one of the recently uploaded videos, they came across rattlesnakes surrounding their home. But instead of killing them, or calling animal control as most people would do, this courageous and scared couple chose to relocate the snakes to the woods. Well, we can't say that this is a wise idea, yet this kind of life and experience make for great online content. The venomous snakes video got more than 1 million views, and it demonstrates one more reason for their success: Life Uncontained community. While it's true that this couple is living their best lives and taking their viewers on the ride with them, it's safe to say that there's a mutual connection between Life Uncontained and their audience. They get to show what they're doing and how they've chosen to live their lives, and their audience is entertained. But that's not all. There's also the part where the couple gains really great insights and ideas and recommendations from their subscribers. When they were starting out, for example, and had to deal with rusting on the containers, the recommendation for rust converters by their subscribers is what they went for. This points to the strong community that the Life Uncontained community has built, and how much they impact each other. Having a great community around remains a great reason for success for the human race, and this channel is proof. We hope that you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching.